It's always an exciting day when we have a new Arrma release, and this is the new Arrma Fury 1/10 scale short course truck with a 550 brushed motor. It's completely ready to run, and I think one of my favorite features is, there we go.
I kind of like the little, isn't that the Spectrum logo right there?
Oh, it is, yeah. Yeah, it is, that's cool.
Second guessing myself.
There you go. So I thought this body pin would pull all the way out, but it doesn't. It just pops over like that.
Hold on, let me see that. This is the first for us, right?
Is.
Okay.
It's like Arrma is recreating with every single vehicle a new way to take off the body, and I know that probably seems really silly to some people, but I mean, that's innovation, and
it's
unfortunately,
a big deal.
It is a big deal. You know, when Arrma is innovating, generally that means Traxxas is getting their lawyers ready to try to sue them for doing good things to the hobby. Traxxas is like,
we own body clips.
Yeah, we invented body clips. We're gonna sue you into the dirt. So that's what Traxxas does. But in today's video, we're excited to run this. We're just gonna take it on a nice smooth asphalt and see what kind of speeds we can get. Also know that you can easily upgrade this to a brushless setup if you want to upgrade down the road. It's very easy to do. And if you're wondering why we're not at our 1 mile long speed test space, they are gearing up for a show up there, and it was crowded with tons of people, so we just didn't want to bug anybody. That's why we're here at this parking lot, and that's okay. We're gonna have a great time, so let's power this on and see how fast it goes.
It's interesting that that comes off and doesn't just hinge open.
Yeah, I like it. The hinge, when you're it gets in the way, your hands and stuff. Just
so is that the battery it comes with?
Comes with a 3300 8.4 cell nickel metal hydride.
Has the little USB charger I see in the box, right? Comes with that?
Yes, but that is a smart charger.
And that.
There we go. Nice fit. Good fit.
What's going on with the transmitter over here? Let's see. We have a Spectrum SLT2.
This is what I like. Arrma is in.
Oops.
Okay. This is what I like to see with a company. Now, a good company thinks about the user experience, and I love the fact they could put this on their website and say, we're selling this for 10 extra bucks for these 2 screwdrivers. I guarantee, because of the long shaft and big handle, I will probably make these my daily screwdrivers, because a lot of times building airplanes I require something like this, and I don't have anything with that kind of reach, and it even spins on the top too, so I like that. Good on Arrma for doing that. We also get the very cool shaped tool that unfortunately YouTube won't let me say what it looks like, but I absolutely love that. I think that's really cool. And this is a budget entry level 10th scale RC, and the fact that they're including all of these extras is very, very, very good on Arrma. I love this. It's starting to feel a little bit like Axial.
Arrma batteries are superior batteries.
Oh, I love Arrma batteries. I wish I could put Arrma batteries in my TV controls and everything.
Why can't you buy Arrma batteries?
Well, my TV controller would have better range, it'd work faster. Now we're gonna do 2 things. We're gonna do a speed test with the included nickel metal hydride, and then we're gonna do a speed test with a LiPo battery. So if you want your first cheap upgrade, you can do that, and I will show you how. Oh, I love that sound.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, you wanna do that again?
I feel like I'm gonna play a video game now.
Let's do that again. That just made me happy.
Da 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 da.
See this?
I see. Wait, no, I didn't see. I was looking at the logo. People want to see this.
This is, I like how they're pointed. It should help it line up a little bit easier. Instead of body clips, we just do this. Look at that. Clip, clip, locked in place. Love that. Love that. All right, let's do it. I think they did a really good job on the way this thing looks. Bright red, it looks awesome. And red with black is always a good color combo. And I'm pretty sure they have another color as well, so be sure to check that out. So I'm gonna drive this on 50% speed limit on the included nickel metal hydride battery. It should be pretty daggone slow. And then I wanna pass the controls to Abby to hit 75% and 100%. Here we go. Now we want this to actually be a little bit on the slower side because my kids are gonna drive this on a 50% speed limit. In fact, they're really getting into RCs, and they do drive RCs, and I pretty much knock them down to 50%, and even their friends. Where are we at, Abby? Ooh, that's not too bad.
You are at 19 miles an hour.
Okay. So before I pass the controller to you, we want to bump up the speed limit to 75. And now it's your turn.
Thank you.
All right, Abby is at the controls. We're gonna see if we can get any faster on this thing. Just knowing that it is rear wheel drive, when you punch that throttle, it likes to kick out some. So you just gotta kind of ease into the juice because it's powerful. And what is your guess, Abby? Isn't that fun? You hit the brakes, it slides on asphalt.
It's fun. You said it's rear wheel drive?
Rear wheel drive, oh yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if they made a front wheel drive RC? Oh. I'd like to see that.
Oh, almost hit the can.
That's all right.
To pick that up. My guess, 24.
That's what I was gonna say, so I'll go with 25 just to have that edge.
And we got a lipo test too, right?
That's exactly right, so we're gonna see.
Put your guesses in the comments. How fast do you think a lipo is gonna go on this?
Ah, okay, so that speed bump only gave us 2 more miles an hour, so we're at 21. That's still okay.
100.
All right, and then I would like to drive it. You know what? I'll just wait till I hit that lipo for that 100%. I think we're gonna actually get a little more speed when we put the lipo in. I'll tell you guys the benefits of going from nickel metal hydride to lipo. Now that feels pretty fast, right? That's a little bit faster, I can tell that.
I don't even know if I got peak speed, honestly. I felt like it was speeding up as I went.
I'm gonna say 25 on this one, which is pretty good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
All right, let's check it.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like those definitely hit your peak speed. All right. Okay, 23 miles an hour. That's really not too bad on a 10th scale, ready to run, especially at this price. And if you guys are curious, remember, this is linked in the description box below. But remember, we're gonna put a lipo in so we can see if we can get any more speed out of this without making any physical modifications, just a battery upgrade right out of the box. Okay, we pull this front tab, easy access under this short course truck. I like that. There's a lot of room for my hands and everything. So when we pull both of those, that pops off nice and easy. Now what we need to do is disconnect our battery. I'm gonna teach you guys how to go from nickel metal hydride to lipo. Really, lipos are pretty much better in just about every way. I suppose they could be a little bit more dangerous. But there, we turn that off. And there's this little thing here called a jumper, okay? Right now it's set on nickel metal hydride. We pull our little jumper out.
That little tiny thing.
So we just put the jumper over one little pin because that tells me lipo on this side, nickel metal hydride on that side. Now we're lipo ready. We're gonna get a longer runtime because we're putting a 5,000 milliamp battery in here. But because we have that little extra bump on this battery, that bumped up our voltage. So we might actually see the slower performance out of this lipo. It's very possible. I mean, that would make sense because that is how voltage works. But it'll be interesting to see. And it's cool that this is lipo ready. Now the reason we have that jumper move like that is only for the battery's safety, really. Because when this battery gets down to about 20% juice or so, that's kind of how that works, it will cut off completely so we don't hurt the battery and over discharge it. I think I find this easier to do upside down too, just so you know. And push that in, push that pin in, and there we go. We're ready to go. All right, now it's my turn to rip on this thing. I don't know, it might be pretty darn close. Oh, that's just the funnest part, is just hitting the brakes and letting it turn around. It runs really well. I cannot wait to actually take this out bashing today. We just wanted to see.
What throttle limit is this?
100%.
Oh, okay.
I just went right into it. One more pass and we'll see how fast it went with our lipo battery. My guess is pretty much the same because they have that nice high performance nickel metal hydride that's included. Another benefit to going lipo over that nickel metal is you can charge it a lot faster. Hey, we got 1 more mile an hour.
24.
Now, can any of you guys explain how in the world, please, someone tell me, because if voltage is voltage is voltage is voltage, blah, how can I have went faster on a lower voltage battery than the higher voltage nickel metal hydride? That doesn't make any sense to me. I was fully expecting to see a slower performance out of lower voltage on that battery, and they're both fully charged, fully topped off, good, fresh, healthy batteries. So that's interesting. It was only 1 mile an hour, but you would think this would have been significantly slower, maybe at least 3 or 4 miles an hour slower. Anyway, this is a very cool, I would call it beginner-friendly RC vehicle. If all you've ever had in your life are like Walmart RCs, or maybe you picked up an Amazon RC and you're ready to get into hobby grade, I promise you Arrma is where it's at. Now 5 years ago, would people have said that? There might have been a bigger debate. It would be Arrma versus Traxxas. And unfortunately, there's still a few people out there that just own a lot of Traxxas vehicles, and they kind of hold on to the idea that Traxxas is superior. But unfortunately, over the last couple of years, especially if you're new into the hobby, you need to understand one thing. Traxxas is lawyer heavy, Arrma is innovation heavy. We love supporting innovation and progress in the hobby. And a lot of times you'll see in the comments section people getting really defensive about Traxxas, and I totally understand it. You know, if you spend a lot of money on a company, it's hard to accept that they've just gone so off the deep end in the wrong direction. That's why we love Arrma and we support Arrma, because in our opinions, we love to see the progress in the hobby. And even if it's small things like those body clips, it's a really cool thing to see. And so we applaud Arrma for releasing a new vehicle, especially this time of year. I didn't expect to see anything new come out. As a matter of fact, I think we have one more new Arrma to show you guys hopefully soon on the channel. Do you think we should take this to Bash Mountain, or do you think we should go ramp heavy with our Arrma 10th scale Fury ready to run? Again, it's linked in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself, especially the other color too. These would make amazing Christmas presents. A very cool big box to see under the tree. Every kid and big kid in the world would be thrilled to pick one of these up. I want to say a massive thanks to God for blessing us with today to jump in front of the camera, have a little fun with the new RC, and share this experience with you guys. Also, a huge thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do without your insanely awesome support. If you loved this vehicle, Arrma has some other really cool things they came out with this year too. A little smaller, maybe more up your alley if you don't have enough space to run something this big. They are killing it on the small scale stuff too. We'll have a hand-picked video just for you popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye!